I've encountered you several times in the past, and I always go out of my way to tell you how I'm a big fan of yours. We all are in my family because you're such a funny performer. You're a hilarious performer. And I feel a little bad because normally if you were on my show, I would provide some kind of gift because that's what we try to do on these talk shows, you know? And today, it's just a Zoom call and nothing.
Well, there's no mug.
You get nothing. You get nothing.
Well, your show is one of the shows where I don't come for the mug. I want to be with you, and I love Andy, and I'm such big fans of you guys. You know, when you talk about having watched New Girl now with your kids and sort of discovering it, and you've said some very flattering things to me. It's very uncomfortable for me to hear because I remember going on your show for the first time and being like, I don't know how to do this show. These are two of the funniest human beings on earth. And, you know, I think our instinct when you're around people that you know are just hands down funnier to you is just to be quiet.
Well, I remember you being very delightful and very funny. I remember you complaining a bit about the gifts. I'm curious about something. Of the talk show hosts, who has the best swag when you go visit?
Well, great question. Colbert, for sure. See, now, Colbert, like, you don't want to schlep to New York to do a talk show.
Right.
But Colbert, you sort of do because you know what you're going to receive when you get to your dressing room.
Yes.
Actually, let me take that back. You don't know what you're going to receive. You just know that it's going to be great.
I'll say this about Steven's show. This was my experience. The last time I went on that show and I walked into my room, I thought that I had won a game show. There was electronics. There was a fur coat, floor length, just incredible stuff. And I got very self-conscious because I realized when people come on our show, there's a mug that I don't even think it's a mug for our show. I think it's a mug from Alf from the 1980s. And then we give them some popcorn, some like government issue popcorn. So I felt horrible because they really go all out. My cap's off to those people.
It feels like you're being re-gifted things that Stephen Colbert received. and you go... And you say to yourself, man, Steven's got some really nice friends.
What we do at our show is we hoard stuff that we get from Steven's show that other people haven't used, and we hang on to it, and mostly food. So it's food that we're giving away that's from Colbert's guest room, and it's like 4 years old. But yeah.
But it's also like a beautiful Nantucket chocolate.
I know, it's not fair. It's not fair, and... you know, once again, that man, I loathe him. But he knows that.
That's another reason.